Alrighty, thanks for coming back. We've got the rubber for the window. If you got to watch the window, if you didn't get to watch the window, there's videos on us making that. But we got the rubber in today, and I want to try it because we have the rubber. The rubber does not fit anymore because it's a factory rubber for the factory car. But it's going to fit the window because it's the right rubber for the car. We just have to section it or cut it. And what I'm thinking is that I want to cut it once instead of twice. On this car, we cut it here and on the other side there. When I opened the rubber up, it's only got 2 bends in it and the rest is pretty straight. So I'm thinking that we'll put the rubber in and then we can cut it in the middle down here somewhere to fit the window. We're going to start trying this on inside the window frame. We did put a little bit of primer in there. It's not finished. I did not continue priming on because there was more stuff to do. I'm doing stuff on top of the doors, fixing that up. There's some little stuff I have to fix. Anyways, have not finished priming yet, but this is the rubber. I'm going to try it in. What am I going to say now? I'm feeling like this is the corner for this side because it's the finished side, and this is the finished side on the corner. But then again, if I turn it around, let's do it. Do it. Just trying to figure this out, which one goes where. I'm feeling that goes there. That would go on the lip of the car, and then the window would come up inside here. So that's. If I go this way, the opening is on the inside. So if I put the lip there, if I put the lip in there, that means the window would be behind the lip because that groove is there. So I can't do it that way. I got to do it that way. Now the lip pinch weld of the roof or the window is in there, and my window is there. That's what I'm feeling. All right, give that to Colton. Now, what I would like to do, if you want to come over this side first, Colton, if you will, please. We'll tape this side up, and then we'll work it along. So I'm going to get this side going. I'm going to get you some tape, or you get some tape. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that right there. You'll just rip off a piece and stick that corner right there. That'd be much appreciated. All right, let's just work our way across. He's using the cheap tape, honey. Good boy today, using the cheap tape. Yeah, let's run that across there. I'm feeling that the window goes up in there. If you can get over there as far as you can. Smells good anyways. Tape? No, you. Always. Always. All right, let's go over this side. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sectioning the window rubber, cutting some out of it to make it fit the chopped window opening. I'm hoping. Had to phone a friend, to phone Floyd beforehand because he's seen what was going on, or he knows what's going on. I guess you phoned a friend, I guess, just to make sure. So what I'm thinking is, or what we've come up with, is that we're going to fit the rubber to the car. See if we got it going right. And then we're going to take the window off the car. See that there, like, to me. All right. Probably should have pulled that a little bit further, but I didn't. Can't even get it in without the window in it. How am I going to do it with the window in it? You know what I'm saying? Go across there. That's right. What's going on there? Yeah. Can you put right on this corner, if you will? Let me put another one on her. I'm going right in that corner for her. When we cut the rubber off this window, the window looked like it was ahead of the pinch weld. Now he's coming over. if you remember, right, if you want to go back, or if you don't matter to me, when we cut this window, or cut this rubber, this window, the window was right here. It didn't go past that pinch weld. It was it was over here at the tip of my finger. That's where it was when we cut it off. I don't know. To me, like, I really don't know the basic size of this window, but what I'm thinking is the original one was out here, not on the pinch weld, so that's how we made the new one. I'm hoping that that's the way it is. And the reason being is I'll be upset if it's not. Just gonna break that off there so we can open the door if we have to. This is rocking. If you can put that piece on there, that'd be great. Just roll that piece around there. Set that down on. Nope. Roll it. Roll. Hey. Put a piece of tape on it. Up to the fender if you have to. Okay. You want to put another piece of tape on that if you will. Try to get that in tighter. Just pull it in tight and then go for it. Yeah. Rubber doesn't want to stay down, does it? Stay down! Alright. Do that again. Put a rubber piece of tape in this. Over here. Just want to try to make it stay down in place and see what we got going on. Okay, we'll feed that halfway. You want to put another. Just feed that one down over if you will. Rubber staying there, not bad. What you do this weekend, Colton?
Absolutely nothing. Bought a coffee table.
Bought a coffee table. Yeah. It was nice. Huh?
Yeah.
Bought something for yourself. Put a piece of paper on that, please. It's always a good thing.
Yeah. But other than that, I just kind of stayed home.
Just chilled?
Yep.
Good man. Did you miss anything?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
What do they call that, sweetheart? FOMO?
Most likely not, though.
Fear of missing out?
Most likely not.
Most likely not. Most likely not. Alright, that's going good there. Just gonna do that along there. Yeah, that's fine for there for now, I think. Now we got that window rubber in there. I'm thinking that's the way it's supposed to be, and the reason I think it's supposed to be that way, we got a finished edge. The window is supposed to go in here, I'm thinking. The pinch weld is in on this side. I'm thinking that's right. The window has not been touched since we did it, so it's still dirty. No one's touched it, no one's swiped it, no one's done anything to it, which is perfect. Nothing worse than making something like that and then going over and see someone wipe their hands through the dust and dirt and on the window. We're going to end up doing that, but all right. What I feel is we can cut it in the center. We'll run one piece to the center of the windshield. That's what I'm thinking. We'll run one piece to the center of the windshield. Then we'll run the other one by it, and then we'll know the line where to cut it. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. You understand what I'm saying? So if we put this on the glass, we'll get this hard in our corners. We'll have to tape this on just like we did taped it on the window, I'm thinking. And then we'll take it to the center, wherever the center of the window is. And then we'll cut it. And then the other piece, we'll put it back on the window and go long. And then we'll run the one that's in the center over, and then we'll know where to cut it. Let's wipe this off. Let's do that.
I'll give you the honors of that.
Well, you want to give me the honors of that?
You can wipe that off.
Let's blow it off.
We'll start with the blow.
You can get the Windex if you will, please.
Where's that?
Up on the thing, maybe up top there, maybe, I'm not sure. Window. Now I do not know if I got this window too big, too small. I'm thinking I got it cut right. And what happened was we set it in the area there where we needed it. Jolene went inside and traced that pinch weld all the way around on the inside, and then I cut it with a diamond blade. Did you find it?
No, not even a bottle in here.
Ah! She found it.
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah. Let's do this. I guess we can wash this side first. And then we'll flip it over and wash it. We got some cloth there. So basically we're just going around the car right now. Colton is sanding the inside of the doors. We're going to wipe that very gently and easy if we can. Just wipe it off easy. Wipe some off also. If anything happens, it can be polished. Not too concerned. But better be able to wipe it. Think it's dirty? Call that dirty, dirty. I'm just gonna get a new piece just like you were. Go easy on it. Wiping it easy. Just flop it over. Do the other side. And the only reason we're doing this is so when it comes time, the tape will stick. When we tape the rubber on, we go to tape it on top of the dust, well then we're just gonna have we'll be ugly. Because it won't stick.
Will be ugly.
Well, I'm thinking. You can see how it stays in shape, which is what we wanted, or what we want. Or I'm thinking that's what we want. Or anybody would want. I guess that's the point of making the windshield, I guess. Isn't it?
That's the point, man.
Nice and clean, nice and clear. And it's not all deformed, so we're happy. Very happy. When you're doing this, go easy on it. When you're doing this, if you're going to do what we've done, I would think, and my hint would be, is to let the sides form down over your buck and almost be right in place before you take it out and clamp it. And the reason being is if you clamp it too early and try to force it down over like we did the second time, it buckled it. It didn't buckle it this time. And also, Joni can come over and show you what the edge looks like. It's a nice thick window. We're 3/8. It's nice and thick.
Nice and clear too.
Nice and clear. That's what we want. Nice clear window. Now, do we do it this way or do we do it the other way?
Well,
Like, you know what I mean? When we put the rubber on, put it on this way or put it on the other way and hang it down over. Let's do this way because I feel it's better on the glass. Let's see. I'm not sure. Let's do it this way. But harder to get at. Let's try it. So let's mark center first. Let's do that. How am I going to find center? How do you think I should find center? Piece of tape? Well, I can measure from there to there, and then
well, just use a piece of tape to measure the piece of tape.
you can do that. Yeah. You remember that, do you?
I do. I do remember that.
Take a piece of tape and put it on this. Nope. Put it on this corner here like this and run it that way.
All the way around?
You're going to see that I'm going in the middle of the turn.
Yeah.
You just run it around with the edge like that. Just run it around. Make it stick to the car. Or stick to the windshield. Make sure you get up on there far enough. Yep, just keep going. You're going right to the other side. And you're going to the middle of the turn. So you're going to the middle of the turn, like right here. Right? And you get to the middle of the turn, pull it off. And you don't want to stretch the tape while you're doing that. And the reason being, let's pull it away from the car a little bit. And you can mark that with a marker if you want. Do this. Haven't got a marker.
I do.
Actually, I can rip it. Here we go. We're at the middle of the turn. Let's pull our tape off.
Put that on measuring tape.
Let's put it on the car. I like to wipe that off. Actually, just wipe your end off so it'll stick at the end. We don't care about the middle. I got mine stuck on. Hold it straight. Yeah, don't, there you go. Perfect. Let's do that. Let's get a tape measure. Right here. He's on the ball today. What's the length of it?
We got 89 and a quarter.
89 and a quarter. Half of 89 and a quarter. 44.5. Joni's going to tell us here in a second.
44.625.
44 points. All right, so it's 40.
Now, I'm going with the top of this tape, right?
That's great.
That's fine.
Let's just say 89.
Okay, that makes it easier.
89.
44 and a half.
Okay. And it's close enough. Let's face it, we're cutting the rubber. Gonna rip it. Just do this.
And that's half.
I gotta get, my arms aren't long enough. Yeah. We're about middle there.
That's a pretty damn accurate good guess.
We'll mark that on the edge of it. And it's close enough that we'll put the rubber around the top, make sure we fit the corners, come around the edge, make sure we got lots. We're gonna tape it, we're gonna cut one of them the length of there, and then we'll run the other one past it, and then we'll know where to cut it. Talking to myself, because sometimes it helps to talk to yourself to know what's going on. If you actually think you know something, if you cannot talk it through, you really do not actually know. You actually do not know. And for me, I find talking it through in my own brain helps, because then I actually know what's going on. I guess certain people learn different ways, I guess. I have to repeat. That's what I have to do. And if I don't do it, I fail. As soon as you don't repeat, that's when you do fail. All right, this should be fun. Now we're just going to do this. Hand it over to me. Now, I'm not sure if we probably should. Do you want to Windex the edge of that bad boy?
Okay.
Just the edge of the window, so when we slide the rubber on, slides on easier. Just take you don't have to wash it off. Just get it wet with the Windex, maybe. On the edge, yeah. All the way along the edge, if you will. I'm guessing. Probably should have soapy water, but I don't know if the tape will stick now, but whatever. Probably put soapy water in the rubber. Let's do it. Now,
Where's that corner right here?
this is a corner. The glass goes in the front one. Okay, so let's do that.
How about I just hold up and I'll let you feed?
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Till we get
You're going. That corner's going over there.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just staying here till you get your fed in.
Okay. Yeah. Get in there. Yeah, I should probably get the corner first is what I should do. This is going to be trying. I can tell you that right now, because I'm not a glass guy. But I don't mind pretending for a minute. Now, I'm going to He was going to hold it for me, and he's into it now.
I might as well be.
You may as well be. You may as well get your tape ready over here. We'll do, if you got your corner on, that's fine. But
I'm nice and in. I'm ready to come to you.
are you?
Yeah.
I'm not doing so good. Get in there. Maybe I'll run this first.
Looked like you were having all the fun.
What?
So it looked like you were having all the fun.
Yeah. Hard to fit in there, isn't it? And I was figuring it out as I get older. I'm just thinking about, you know, having more patience. I have less. Some things you can't deal with anymore. I have less patience. All right. Come on over for a second, will you, old buddy? I know you're struggling just like I am. Let's put a piece of tape on the corner.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, let's put a piece of tape in the corner. Then we can feed it along slowly. You're just going to rip a piece off and put it on there. Please and thank you. Just wrap it around. You might want it a little bit longer next time. I'm not sure. Yes, you're going to have a little bit longer. That's fine. Just give me another piece. Now you got her. And just shorter next time. But it's all right. Now let's come on back over here, buddy. Let's put a piece of tape on this part right here. It's fitting, so make sure you start underneath first and then bring it back up around, and then you know you got enough tape. Yeah. You got enough. All right, get that piece of tape in the hand. Get you another piece of tape ready.
Have to find a new roll tape.
Huh, buddy?
Have to find a new roll tape.
You better get the cheap stuff.
Is that cheap stuff?
Jolene's in that.
$2.50.
Give me one right here.
Oh, it's not sticky.
Just there. That's there. Put another piece on it. Get in there. Yep. Oh, it's stuck, didn't it? You're fine as long as it's stuck. Just a second now, let's get it on all the way for you. Yep. Watch. Just pull it right tight. Yep, it did do this. Feels good. Yep, smell it.
Dabba dabba do.
I like Fred Flintstone.
Huh?
I like Fred Flintstone. Look, it's so happy it's laughing at me. Second, we gotta get that on there. Yep. Second. Nope, it's not on there yet. I know you want it to be, but go ahead. Window's laughing at you. Huh?
Laughing at me or laughing with me?
Can be one, whatever you like. Whatever you like, me son. Whatever you like.
Second. Get that up in there.
Rubber's dirty. Yeah. Holding it down. Don't like how dirty it is on the floor, but get up off the floor. Urgh. Can you maybe grab another hand here? See where I'm fighting? That one break off, did it? Huh?
Yeah.
Put it back on if you will. Wait.
It took off.
You must be speaking window, are you? Or tape or something.
Yeah. And now, yeah.
Tape in your mouth.
No, it was a little twisted, so it needed to come off.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you. You'd think that would slide right in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would think it would, but it's not gonna. Unless you make it. That on there? Just gotta make sure it's on there, that's all. We fool ourselves. That could be trouble. Right? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's on there.
Think that scared me. Do you? Yeah. Looks going good so far.
It does.
Come over here. Let's get this bad boy finished. We'll get this to the center. I'm gonna get a rag and wipe that off. I've got dirt in it already, eh? Doesn't do it no good.
Nope.
You know what dirt does? Scratches things. Help me feed that on there. Quite a breather, ain't he? Huh? Right. Let's get this. Just a second now. Let's get the window picked up. Is that on back there? Is that you put that tape on? Yeah, so. And up in there. Get one here. Get one there. Yep.
That really going
Now, that's where we're cutting. That's all on there. How do I want to cut that, make that straight? Should cut that with an X-Acto knife on a piece of wood. I'll get my son to hold the wood while I cut it with an X-Acto knife. That's how I gain trust. Huh?
Yeah. Cut towards you.
I'll lay it underneath like that. Yeah. And then I'll take and try to slice it down straight, I guess. I don't know any other way. You can bear off for a second. I'll get the piece changed here.
I broke them down. It should be all right.
You broke them down?
Yeah.
That's not going to get me through the rubber,
That
though.
one. Try that one.
I got the cheapest X-Acto knives you can get. Isn't that true, me son?
They're not the best ones, but they cut.
They'll cut. Cut your finger right off.
One right there too.
I want the blades. I want the blades.
Blades.
I got a blade right here. Right here. How long did it take us to get this? 2 weeks to get this, I guess. We've been on this car for a couple weeks. It's not bad for a chop, and going for a paint job. It's not bad, I don't think. It's going pretty good. We basically got it sanded down with the 220. I could have probably went with the 400 and just paint on top of that, but I feel like I wanted to get some texture out of it. Maybe make it a little bit. Yeah, I want you to watch this now. I want to cut it here. Just bring it up from the window. It's over. Just like that. Yow! Okay. Now you can see. Exactly. You can come if you want to come see. We've got it going right. You can see the wider part is for the window. And the thinner part is for the lip of the car. And basically, when you look at the thickness of the window, that basically would fit inside that. That's what we're going for. Colton's going to put that on there. He's going to tape that on there. Yeah, you're going to tape that up right there. That's how it's going on. Put some tape on that. Please and thank you. And then we'll run this other side. It's going to work, I think. And we're going to leave the rubber a little bit long. Like we're going to leave it a little bit long.
Why not?
Why not? Now let's bring it around this side. This side. Just kind of hold it out of the dirt would be great. Yeah. You think that? I guess that's what soapy water's all about. Yeah. Here we go. Get in there. All right, now I need you to tape that. I need some tape right here. Can you slide that up in there? I'd like to have it put on tight as you can, like get that in there tight as you can. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Good. Oh, yeah.
Good enough.
Good enough auto?
Yeah, good enough auto. You used to work there, didn't you? Good enough auto?
That's what I called it.
That's what you called it. Mm-hmm. Was it good enough?
Yeah, good enough. Good enough auto.
Would you be happy that you called it good enough auto?
Yeah.
Guess it doesn't much matter, does it?
Well.
Yeah. Telling you.
Hey, I think we all had our traits in giving it that name.
Now, I want to get that up in there.
Good enough auto. You like that? That's a good name, eh?
Take the tape away from you, I guess. You're going to hold that. Oh, that's all right. Oh, don't pull that off now. Now you got to get that back on. Now, I made the tape too short. You think it's on, but it's not. You see that?
It's like a double click in it.
Yeah, isn't it? Just a second now, let me get the tape on that. I'm going to get longer pieces than that. Wake up, Chetty. Not going anywhere. See, we're switching jobs. See that piece of there? That's something.
On there now.
Just go easy here for a second. Go easy here for a second. Hey, 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 just go easy. Watch it. Get this back up in there. No scratch anything. Now, we are not going to be putting the window in the car. We are not going to be putting the window in the car. The reason being is, haven't got it primed and dealt with yet, and paint on it. And I don't want to take the window. I don't want to take the window in and out, in and out, in and out. I don't want to do that. But I do want to make sure that the rubber fits and get it chopped so we're ready. blade. Yeah, let's kind of take a look at this for a second. Let's do this.
Want that
Just for shits and giggles.
Why not?
How long should that be? Should be 4 pieces of big tape, shouldn't it?
You would think.
Because we took 2 out of that side and 2 out of that side. Where's the big tape?
Let's see what we got going on.
Just check it out. Just little tiny pieces in a piece. Just checking it out for me.
Arithmetic.
Well, I mean, let's face it. Yeah.
Oh my God, look at that, would you?
Not bad. It's a little bit less. We're like half a thing. I could be turned a little bit wrong there. But the window could be a bit big also. Window could be a bit big yet. You can see I still got some marker on there. But I'm gonna knock that off. And we're gonna cut it back here. And we're gonna push that up on, give it a little bit more room. You got the piece of wood? Yeah, should I cut it?
Why not?
Alright.
I trust your judgment. You would have to trim.
Nope, don't forget that.
Got a hold of that, eh?
And we're gonna have to deal something with where it goes together. Maybe a clip or something, maybe.
Nice.
There. I'm saying we have a window and a window rubber. Now, in order to put that in, I'm feeling like that would have to be painted, or it's going to have some paint in there. That's going to have to be greased up or not greased up, but maybe some water and some soap, and then that could be flopped down in there. Let's pick it up and set it in there, Colton, and see what happens.
Watch the...
No, I'm going to put down the hood first. And we'll watch the antenna. Just to try it. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. Oh, buddy.
It will go.
Just bring it up a little bit. No, back actually.
She's a one-shot deal, though. She goes. She's in.
When she's in, she's in.
I think so.
Huh?
But it's gonna go.
Haha. That makes me happy. It makes me happy. And the reason being is,
Look at that, eh?
it fits the car with the window rubber, not... I'm hoping that it fits in there. But I basically didn't want to chew that all out and make a great big mess in there. I'm way further ahead in my brain. I'm doing it this way and having a window set in it with a window rubber. That's what I'm thinking. We're up above here a little bit, obviously.
You wouldn't even know it was chopped.
What's that?
You wouldn't even know it was chopped.
Not really, eh? Not really. Alrighty, let's pull it back out and get back to work. We'll show you what we've been doing. Let's pull this bad boy out. Top of your antenna. Let's put it back on the bench. Put this piece back on. Set it in the center.
Look at that, eh? Yes, sir.
Very happy with that. Very happy with that. I'm hoping that the window is at the right size to fit in that pinch weld, and it looks like it. It really does. So Colton's actually sanding the inside of the doors right at the present moment. This is what's going on here. Sand it with 220 first, and then he scratch padded it with a scratch pad, or like a red one. You got scratch padded on you? So 220 first, and the scratch pad to get in the hard areas, and around like just in around this stuff, and along there, some spot welds and things like that. I did some filler on the top of the part here, put some little bit of filler on top of that where we cut the door tops off, so it's nice and smooth when we shut the door. And then he went over with 400 all the way along the bottom, all up inside here, all up everywheres. I see one piece that we need to sand. That's all good. Get all around the vent window sanded. That's good. Colton's on the other door on the other side. I had a place up front here that the paint was cracked and coming up off. I pulled it off, taped that up, fixed that area. We're going to tape this car off and paint it because that's what the car wants. That's what it's telling me. We've got a couple little places where the mirror went. There's some places where it kind of got bunged up where the mirror's on so tight. We'll fix that. You can see I've got this one fixed. Got the top of the door. Got some mud on top of that, and I just sanded it off, put it more than I need it. I'm going to let Colton go back to work. And they're sanding. He's actually got some of this sand at the present moment. If we come back further, there were some blisters inside, in around the taillights here, where the paint was bubbling off, exactly like that. So I peeled that off to bare metal. I had a couple little spots here, so a couple of spots there that I fixed. I fiberglassed it, dug it out and fiberglassed it. There was a blister in here that had to be fixed. And now I've got the Pontiac sign in the back. Each Pontiac letter, the paint was cracked and checked and was gone. So what I've done is I put tape on the other side. I fiberglassed it. Not sure if I'm putting them back on or not, but if I do put them back on, I feel like I would tape them on. Everything's going real good. Just kind of moving along and doing their thing. So I guess I'll get back to work, and Jolene can film as long as she needs to film. Let's do it. That's good with the rubber. That's exciting because it is kind of, I didn't know, what did I didn't know? I didn't know, if you don't have the rubber, you cannot put the window in, but now we have the rubber and we can put the window. It makes it exciting when we paint the car. We have the window to put in, which is exciting to me. Did I see that little grinder that I had? That's how it goes, just like that. Probably in the trunk. No. You didn't stick it in here, did you? I think it makes me happy. Hanging up where it's supposed to be. That's a good deal. The window's promising. The window is promising. So each one was cracked like the side. If you didn't see how I repaired the side, I had to repair each one like that. So I did 1, 2, 3, on top of the door 4, on top of the quarter pound 5, the hood 6, and on the other side 7 little spots I've done this morning. And basically it just takes around, put a little bit on, sand it off, and then put a little more on to finish it. On this fiberglass, I would never want to try to sand that off by hand. Just want to take it with the grinder and take it off, and then I can recoat it. Want to take it down just to the same playing field as the paint. take it off to where I clear. I can see the edge of the paint where I ground it down to the metal. I just want that area. There it is. Just wanted to fill that area. Trying to keep the paint there, and then I can splash some more stuff over top of it and finish it. If you go about it foolish, you can end up making a big job out of it. If you think about it a little bit, you can make a small job out of it. I didn't mind putting the fiberglass. I dug that out, and I did not mind putting the fiberglass over the shiny paint because it comes off easier. And that's why the fiberglass is still stuck there, and I still have shiny paint. That's what I dug out of that one exactly. You can see the outline of it. This is a big car, and if you start tearing all the paint off something like this, you're in for a big job. So if you're into buying an old car and you want to fix it up, be sure or think it over real heavy if you want to strip all the paint off something and go about it. Generally, I only do that to cars I feel like I'm going to go the full distance on. If I'm not going the full distance on it, there's no way that I would start stripping paint off everything and starting to peel and everything. Right at the present moment, the cars was bought so. But if I dig into it any further, I really could dig myself a big hole and a lot of hurt if I start peeling all the paint off this bad boy. If I just fix all the little places that I feel like have to be fixed and sand it off and make it look nice and smooth and straight and have a nice finish on it, then I have a chance to come forward on it. It's called in the car business for quite a long time, and you have to let the car tell you what it wants, because if you start doing the wrong thing and tearing everything off, you can, like I said, you can be in for a world of hurt. When you have a car like this and you have chrome like that, and you want to strip it all down and rip it all apart and redo it, that's fine. But when you come time to put that back on, you're probably not going to be very happy. You'll probably want new. So where I'm not sinking a bunch of money into it and a bunch of time, I'm just fixing the areas that I can see. That's not going to bother me so much after I pull the tape off and it's all done, it's all there, it's on the car. It's not going to bother, because I haven't spent the time in it that I want to make it look perfect. I'm making it look better than it was. And Jolene's really good at that, because she says, do not do that, do not do that. It's her idea to roll that primer on there, and I said, fantastic idea, because we won't get primer all over the car. If I got primer all over the car, then I have to go over and sand it all again. If we're just priming the places where we need to be primed, then we can just sand the places that we need to be primed and carry on. Less time means less money. And I feel we can make this thing look really good and get a good response out of it, doing what we're doing. and that will make us happy. Bow, bow. I'm glad Colton remembered the tape trick up front on the window. Made short time of trying to find center. Done it many times, but he thought of it, we did it, and worked out well. It's a hard one here. Hard one here. Each and every one of them was cracked, and I had to cut the filler or cut the paint off because it was cracked. Pull them off. Something like this. Colton come over and asked me if I wanted that sanded out of the car. Take some sandpaper and sand it out. And I said no. And the reason I said no, once you break through all that paint and scuff it down, you're into 3 or 4 or 5, 6 different layers of something. And then it becomes an area where there can become a mess. You're better off to mix up a little bit of filler, fill it, and sand it off flush with the paint. That way there we're not broke through the paint, we're not into different layers, we haven't got a mess. I know that that could be sanded out, but it's better off to fill it instead. Same as this sort of stuff. Sand that out, sure you can. Take the DA and sand that out and think you're doing a great job. In the end, it's not a good job. I'd rather have it filled. It just makes it easier. In the end, to make it look nicer. I'm hoping I cut that lots of length. I'm hoping, shoved it back there. I'm hoping. And if not, we'll keep that piece if we have to add anything to it or anything like that. And then if something comes in we don't have, I'm hoping, but we can make maybe a metal clip that could go over top of that, like most windows do, or most things have a clip that shows where it doesn't go together. I'm happy that we didn't cut it down there. That didn't have to go there. Down there is fantastic. Looking good. And anybody can build a window for their car. If you want to chop a car, it doesn't matter what car you're chopping, you can make a window. If you don't like my idea of plexiglass, use Lexan. It's entirely up to you. You do it your way. The reason I chose the plexiglass is because I was told by the person that sold it to me, which I think they should know, it does not, the sun does not affect it and turn it colors. The Lexan will turn colors quicker than the plexiglass. Also, the plexiglass is harder than the Lexan. I know the Lexan does not break or anything like that, but there's less scratches on plexiglass than Lexan. It'll scratch easier. So I went with the plexiglass because I feel like I can wrap it to have nothing to break it or shatter it. That wrap I'm hoping can give me maybe wipers if I want it. Also, I do not want it deteriorating, turning yellow because you'd be changing your window all the time or polishing it. I'd rather have that. I feel like I'd rather have the better looking stuff. That's what I like to have. Ready to rock and roll? All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it. Me and my son, we're getting along just fantastic. Sometimes it's nice just to relax and tell each other slowly what needs to be done and what not need to be done. I'm learning, and he's scratching good today. The door looks good inside there. He's doing a fantastic job. I appreciate it, and I'm happier. Makes me happy. You happy?
I'm happy today, yeah.
Have a great day, everybody. Go home happy.